how to make a rail.
Alright, hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be showing you how to make a PVC skate rail. Pretty easy, just in your garage or with simple materials. Okay, so first I'm just going to show you some of the things you're going to need. What you're going to need is some screws. You're going to need a bunch of screws, long ones, and if you like, a few short ones too. You're going to need those. You're going to need a drill of some sort. You're going to have access to 2x4s and PVC piping. Also, you're going to need to have access to a table saw of some sort, or just have pieces like this laying around. You're just going to have to cut 2x4 out into short stubs for supports. Yeah, so I'll get to the rest of the video. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be using two pieces of PVC. One 6 feet and one I'm not exactly sure. The footage is around 4 feet long, maybe 4.5 feet. I'm going to be using the two together. This one is a little bit smaller, but I'm just going to sand it down so it should be fine. So yeah, I already had a rail made out of the 6-foot one, but now I'm extending it with the 4-foot. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take your 2x4 and stand it up on its side like that. Whatever side you'd like it to be on. Let me just turn it like that so you can see better. Alright, so once you have your 2x4 like that, take your cut pieces. So again, I said just short little pieces just to be able to go like this to support the rail. Now you can make this rail anything you want. If you wanted, you could stack up a couple, make it an up rail or a down rail. I'm just going to make this a flat rail. So what you're going to want to do is just take your PVC, or take your wood, go like that, on either side, screw one of these in. I'm just going to go do that, and then I'll check back in afterwards. So now I've just finished screwing this in. As you can see, there's only 2 screws in it, and it's quite wobbly. We don't want that, so straighten it out like that. And what you're going to want to do is take this, and take a couple screws. They can be short. I'm probably going to use a short one for this. And go in the side like this and screw right into it. That'll just stabilize it. If you want, you could also stick pieces like that. I'm not going to do that because I don't have the time and I don't have the right size pieces of 2x4 for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and screw this in and tune back in after that. Alright, so as you can see, I have finished my rail. I don't have PVC on it yet, but there's a 6-foot rail with 2 supports. You may want to add supports in the middle too, because it does flex depending on your weight. So if you are just going to make a single rail and not have 2 separate pieces of PVC or more, I'll just put an annotation right here for a point in the video you can skip to where I screw in the PVC and show you where to put it and everything. Yeah, so just click on this annotation and it'll bring you to the right point in the video. Alright, so everyone who is going to continue to make the rail that I'm making, a 2-piece. Second, you're going to have to do the exact same thing. And as you can see, I've already done it with my other one. So now I have 2 pieces done. And what I'm going to do, take these 2 pieces of PVC, not PVC, 2x4s, and screw them right together. So basically you're just going to screw in from the sides. Do whatever way works best for you. I'll tune in right after I finish doing that. Alright, so now as you can see, I've screwed my 2 pieces together. There's one, there's the other. So they're both screwed together. So now what I'm going to do is just take my extra pieces of wood I have, all my 2x4s, and stick them under, each one for supports. So I'm just going to flip it over and screw a couple in the middle of each one so they don't flex or break or anything. And I'll tune back in after that and we'll put the PVC in. Alright, so I've just finished putting in all the supports. I'm still going to add a couple more to my rail, but that's pretty much the main layout of the rail. As you can see, I'll bring you right over here, where the 2 rails, or the 2 pieces of wood meet, there is extra supports on the sides right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. That is so it doesn't bend or break. So you're gonna want to put that in if you're joining two pieces of 2x4. So that's that. I'm gonna add some more supports along the edge, and after I'm done doing that, I'll show you guys how to put the PVC on top of the rail. Alright, so I've finished securing my rail with all the supports. So now what we're gonna do is put our PVC on top. So the way we're gonna put it in is we're going to screw in from the top of the PVC into the 2x4s. So get your drill and your screws, and just set your PVC on top of the rail and where you want it to be, and then just start screw one in. Once you have it secured in, you can just go through and drill in as many as you think you need to support it. I suggest once you screw them in on the top, there's going to be holes all over the top. Take a thin sandpaper and just go over it a few times just to make it smooth. I'll show you this later in the video. So I'm just going to screw in this PVC and I'll tune in afterwards. Okay, so I completely forgot to mention that you're going to have to drill a pilot hole through your PVC before you do it. So you're going to have to take a bit, drill bit, just to go through the PVC. Once you have a hole through the PVC, then you can drill your screw through. Just has to be big enough for the head of the screw to be able to fit through the hole, and then it'll just screw into the wood under it. Sorry for not mentioning that. I'll tune back in after I'm done. Okay, so I've just attached my rail. Here, I'll give you a little quick peek. So as you can see, holes all the way along, 3 holes. Then this one, holes. Yeah. So now what you're gonna do is screw from down here into here to support it because it is a bit wobbly. And so once you've done that, then your rail will pretty much be ready to ride. I'll tune back in after I've secured the rail and give you an extra. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is just sand the top of the rail. Only sand around where the holes are of the entry of the screws. I'm using 220 grind or sandpaper. I suggest a higher number. I sometimes use 1,000, but all I could get my hands on was 220 right now, so that's what I'm using. Just lightly sand over the holes, and if you've made 2 rails, lightly sand over this part right here where they join, and that should be it. Alright, so thanks a lot for watching, guys. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. If you have any concerns about the video, please just comment below or send me a message or something. Yeah, I'll be happy to answer any questions or anything. Again, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned because I'm going to have a skating edit coming out in about a day or two. I'm just in the process of editing it right now. It's going to be skating, skiing, some scootering, a bunch of stuff. So stay tuned for that, and I'll keep putting out videos. Again, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks a lot. Peace.